All right, folks. What was that ball of evil that spewed out of me just a minute ago happening? And that's what you need to become a great actor is you have to become the madman. Now, a lot of people say this dude's good. He's got potential. Sure, I do. But I choose not to because that is the problem we are seeing in the movie business today. Is these guys can't come out of the roles that they play. It's created a psychosis. And I do agree. And it's because they become different characters each day. It is almost like a transformation, almost like a entity or something that goes through some of these people. And I do believe it's true. Now, am I going to attack the world like you just seen? I don't know. What sells is madness and chaos. And I just put the video out and already have 13 views or 10 views and a thumbs up on it. Yeah. That's what sells on YouTube. Madness. Do believe though that these people are bad people for making a living off of children and having sex with animals, and that's how diseases start? I do agree with that, but I don't agree with the madness that came out of my mouth about the uh, bio wars and nuclear wars and all that. You know, that's real, and I'm trying to explain that to people that just because there's a war on the other side of the country don't mean the rest of the world don't suffer from it. People don't understand weaponry and they don't understand biochemical weapons. Uh, Excuse me. So that is what I'm trying to explain to people. People are, well, it happened in Ukraine or Russia or whatever, it don't affect us. These people do not know weaponry and they don't know biochemicals. You have to do a lot of research on it to know. They thought the nuclear bomb, uh, when they first started it, uh, that the radiation would be, they didn't know about it until years and years and years down the road, that the place is still hot. Radiation just don't go away. It just don't dissipate like they thought it did when they were first creating things. So that whole thing already got views and a thumb up. Me acting like an idiot, like a madman, like one of these people that we're trying to, like these people that we are trying to find, even though we're law abiding citizens and sitting at home behind a computer screen. It's not that we don't care. Oh, look at, I got two beautiful birds that just showed up on my bird feeder. They're going to eat some food. Tiny little finches. I love the birds around her. But what it is in order to be an actor, which that's what we're seeing a lot, uh, they play a role, you know, and that's it. Now, is it true people do get ripped off within the industry and people that don't even know that their lives are on the TV screen and the movie screens? Yes, that is true. It has happened before. All right. There are certain things I support. I got a beautiful red finch, red-headed finch. I wonder if I can open the window a little bit here. Beautiful little. I'll probably scare them off if I try and put the camera by the window. But where was I? Yes. I've noticed Mr. Trump saying they're a bunch of bad actors. They probably are. I really don't know because I'm not in the surroundings and whatever, but he's probably right. It's a role they play. It's almost like an entity that takes over you and changes. You know, they said Boris Karloff, I believe, or Lon Chaney and stuff, that they were so good that they were able to distort their faces with their muscles and do all kinds of stuff. You know, it's hard to explain. A lot of people don't know that, but it's almost like an entity, a madman that comes over you. And we're seeing that a lot in the movie business and everything where they just can't come out of a role, uh, you know, or they can't grasp reality. That murder is bad. If you commit a murder, you know, if you overthrow a country or whatever and you get caught, uh, there's a price you have to pay for that. That's real stuff. You know, the things I talked about and made in the video I just put out is Disneyland, the Disneyland Mafia. You know, 100 people they just caught in some pub. It's so it wasn't me, and it's just what is it? I don't know. I think they could be right. It could be a demon. It could be a possession or something. It could be we're opening ourselves to that thing by acting or becoming in the role where you deep dip so deep into the role that it actually messes with your own head. And that's very well possible. Same thing with power, people in power and government and stuff. So, uh, no, I don't have any biochemical. I'm poor. Well, I'm not poor, but you know, you got to have you got to have massive amount of people to pull something like that off. Do you understand? You have to have these. I don't know what they are. I don't know. It is ugly. That's all I could say. And do I see madness this summer? Probably. You know, um, it happens every summer. It's the norm. What is it? I don't know. Probably the gangbangers or whatever. Wars for territory, drugs, women. Um, is there a thing? Is it true selling your soul or whatever? I don't know. It might be. Is it true people getting their souls stolen from them or whatever? Yeah, possible. Is it aliens? Could be. Chips, implants that or radio waves that control people. It could be witchery, sorcery. Well, there's books on how to do it. That's what they did back in the day. Well, so I don't know, man. What do these people want? What do they want? Another movie? Another? Do they owe me money? Yeah. But am I stupid enough to go out and kill people to get it? No. I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb. Yeah. So, are some of these people on YouTube stalking us and women on YouTube? Meaning, uh, they want uh, to be a part of their life or whatever. They'll actually drive to their house and yeah, that stuff's true. These people are they're not right. But we are seeing a lot of that in America with movie stars, rock stars, politicians, where they think they're gods, and then they start doing things. I mean, you know, it's a problem. It's a problem. And how these people stay in power is they kill. They kill to stay in power. They kill their gang, club, organization. That stuff is true. People say that ain't in America. Yeah, it is. I wish it wasn't, but it is. It's all an act, all a movie. Real life is a movie. You know, I don't know what to say. People are like, "Well, you're looking at it the wrong way." No, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't make my money to, that kill people and rip people up. I'm looking at it as a law-abiding citizen. You know, is it true what some of these people say? Yes. I'm not going to say it's not real. No. Uh, that is true. People do take it real. That's their right to take it real. Because the skits I do are real. They're real things that are happening in the world. The mafia is real. The gangs, the biker clubs, the sex trades, the drugs, the corruption. It's real. This stuff about me wiping out a country is not real. One man cannot wipe out a whole country by himself. Only God has the power or government to wipe out a whole country. Not a guy with a disability. These people. That's what I'm saying. Somebody in my chat just now said people are taking your skits seriously. Yeah, people that are killers that know I speak the truth. How else would they kill? Hey, they killed John in the Bible. Why? He spoke of Jesus and the one that was going to come and fight against these people and ruin their money-making cesspool. So I imagine they'll take it seriously, but anybody with any kind of half a brains knows. One guy can't take over the world that don't have an army, and especially God on his side, you know. I don't know. These people, they can take it seriously. And it's a skit. They didn't believe you can't act, you can't play guitar. You know, you got people jumping out of windows, which happened in the 50s with Wars of the World. That was on the radio station. People actually thought that aliens landed on Earth and were killing themselves and jumping out of windows, going nuts. Yeah, that's true. People don't do their history. They know not of it. They think it's all made up. They think there is no nuclear weapons. They think there is no bioweapons or anything like that. These are things they had. People act like that innocent citizens weren't used as guinea pigs or abused or wiped out, or you know, every man and race was a slave. But why are we singling out one people? I was horrible, and we keep getting trouble from the same people when we're like, yeah, they paid you. We weren't even born when this happened, but yet the whole world is suffering for something that don't exist no more. I don't know. It's an entity, a demon comes into us. We let it in, really, by playing a role in a movie. The madman, the nut, the stalker. You know, the crazy gangbanger, whatever it may be, which I just proved. Another theory, madness and nuts sells. I already had 10 views. I bet you if I checked, I probably got more. I just put it out. You know, how the heck do they think I'm going to take over the world and I'm one person on a disability check? These people they don't have no idea of the real world. And I threaten higher powers by speaking the truth. That is the truth. And becoming an actor, you have to lie all the time. And that's why I was like, no, I don't want no part of that. You know, I'll joke around. I might do a couple skits, whatever, but no, I don't want to be signing a contract where I got to lie about everything. And what are actors? Liars. They become a role, a person that they're not. And after doing it so long, they don't know when to shut it off. and they become the roles that they play, thinking that they're above everybody. And we're like, my God, this is unreal. But that's the world we live in. Remember, in the Bible, there was clues. You know, the poor man got to heaven before the rich man. Why? Well, probably because the Lord knew. Here's a man that ain't out killing, raping, stealing. He might be poor, but he didn't succumb to Satan's uh, thing. You know? So he went straight up. Rich, they want to be rich. And the Lord said, give unto Caesar what was Caesar's, meaning the money, the power. Give to God what's God's, your body, your soul. And that's why the poor man went to heaven before everybody. And a lot of people were upset. Well, he suffered. He didn't go out, I didn't go out and kill people to make $1. And I didn't sell drugs to make $1. I didn't do bad things to make a living. And a lot of people are pissed about that. I can get up here all day, people, and say I killed all these people. But the truth is, I didn't. I conquered a country and wiped out the whole country. Come on, people, use your brains. To do something like that, you need massive amounts of people under control, and you need a lot of money. I'm not talking $50 million. You need big money to do something like that. You need factories to build chemicals. You need weaponry. You need... It's a role. They said I couldn't do a lot of things. And they're right. I couldn't kill people because I still believed in God. I didn't go out and rip people off. Sorry. So if they want to think it's real and attack me, fine. They will be arrested. I don't know. That's the law. You can say anything. You can do anything. There's a fine line. Talking crap and doing it are two totally different things. That's why I tell people, you can say whatever, you can call me whatever, you can think whatever. But when you attack someone, then if they attack you back, that's their right, because that's the law. You can't violently attack people. You can't kill people for what they say. Although they did kill Jesus for what he thought and said. Can we agree to that? Probably not. But like I said, everything is a movie. Politics has become a movie. Murders have become a movie, a TV show. The old saying, he who controls the airwaves controls the world and our minds. What more proof do these people need? What what more madness do they need to believe that the world needs to change for the better? All we see on social media is death. We turn on the TV, all we see is death. Movie programs about stuff, 24/7. Even some of the music these people listen to have lyrics in them that are kind of dark, and you're like, holy crap, make you depressed and stuff. No, I don't want world dominance. What I want is world peace and everybody prosper, not just the chosen ones who have stepped and beat down people to get to where they were. Hey, Rick. So it was a skit. What are we going to do with Disneyland's mafia? We got the cornbread mafia, the real mafia, the syndicate. You know, people out there saying that it was the Masons that killed them two little girls in Delphi. I mean, this is a zoo. It's a zoo. Yeah, I don't know. These people are trying to make us out to be bad people. Don't let them. It's obvious I'm not taking over the world because I'm still sitting in my apartment. Oh, God. Am I under demon uh, attack, demonic attack? I might be. Maybe somehow I let these idiots in. I need to get rid of them. Maybe they're pissed because I won't go out and kill and steal for them. Maybe they're pissed because I won't break the law. I won't succumb to do this, and you'll have all the money in the world, much like Satan did. Join us, and you'll have millions. No, that's Satan. It's in the Bible. Remember that thing, the Bible? Remember this thing? They don't. All they want is death, blood, murders, rapes, drama. What sells on YouTube, movies, TV. That's what sells. That's what everybody tunes into. You know, Johnny Kramer just went nuts. He's going to take over the world. He's got bios. He's got, UFOs and killing mafias. And everyone's like, yeah, the dude's poor. He's not in the mob. He's just a dude. But they will try and make it look like that. Someone could take that video and try and make it look like I've conquered the world. I've done all this bad stuff. And what's funny is anybody that does their history for the past 10 years, 12 years, I don't know, longer than that probably, I've been on social media the same place all day. They're like, how the hell does he do that? Excuse my language, Lord. So I'm tired of playing their role. I'm tired of these guys using stuff to try and make people out to be what they're not. Well, he said this. Yeah, it's freedom of speech. If I want to get up here naked and curse everybody out and do whatever, that's my right, I guess, in America. I would never do that, but that's my right. And that's what I said. Our freedoms have created evil. It is when you really think about the situation that the world is in and humanity, when you really think about it, it is the freedoms that we gave people that actually are made people evil. Weapons, guns, killing, gangs, mobs, drugs, even sex, this kiddie porn thing that's going around or whatever, photos or whatever that these people are making a living off of. It was the freedoms that we gave these people that allowed this madness in our country. Would anyone agree to that? I can understand being free. Hey, you're free not to commit a crime and hurt people. Sounds good to me. You mean I can go do anything I want as long as I don't hurt people and steal and kill and rape? You can go do anything. Hey, sounds good to me. Can I have a weapon in my home to protect myself? Sure, one weapon. But you can't be crazy. Hey, sounds good to me. Them kind of freedoms, yeah. But the freedoms we give, well, that's his freedom. And that was his freedom to kill them people. If he wanted to kill that guy or kidnap that kid, that's his freedom. He's got the right. Yeah. I don't know. It's madness on YouTube. Why do these people keep calling me? Leave a message, please. Is it God? Are we sitting with God right now and talking? Maybe. We don't know. We don't have all the answers. We don't have all the answers. I know one thing, though. If we wanted to make this country safe, I can make it safe. But there will always be someone there that says you can't do that because it's our freedom to get people sick deliberately. When you tell people we have an outbreak that's killing people, wear a mask, stay in your home if you can, as much as you can, wash your hands. And for them to say it's our freedom to walk around and spread a virus even more is unbelievable. They don't care about humanity or other people's freedoms to live, but they go out. Well, now we labeled them, they're super spreader cells, that they know they're sick. They know that they could be contaminating others, and they go out and do it. Now, if you look in the war book, that would be there's a label for that in the war books, in the you know in the law books too. We would label that as a terrorist. These people know they have a deadly disease, but yet they're out spreading it throughout the world. Gee, what do you do? That's a tough one. They have freedoms to live, but then they have freedoms to walk amongst the world. But, you know, they're taking other people's lives with them. Excuse me. I mean, really, think about that. Think about that. You know, now I can see if there was a cure to these diseases and it was no big deal. He's sick. Well, you got sick by him. Yeah. All right. Here's the medicine or whatever. And that person gets healed. Then we got, you know, a cure. But when there ain't, well, what do you do? I don't know. No, I'm the type of guy that says live and let live. They have freedoms, but when do we say who? Well, wait a minute. No, I don't know. Is anybody out there even got half a brain to think about that? Gangs have their freedoms to be gangs. Bikers have their freedoms to be bikers. They don't have the freedom to kill people and do what they're doing. Government is free to be government, but they don't have the power and the freedom to kill people. If we go by the Bible, there's only God that has that kind of power. No one else. You know, if we go by the Bible. So what do? I don't know. You talk to the professionals, they'll tell you you're a nut job. Yeah, but Jesus is coming and the devil is raping our kids and it's not real. Okay. Then it's not real. Then who are these people raping and kidnapping and using people and making millions off others? Who are these people? If God ain't real and the devil ain't real, who are they? Are they terrorists? I label them as evil. They have the right to ride their bikes. They have the right to hang out on the street corner or whatever. They have the right to wear a jacket that they have. They have the right to do a lot, but what they don't have the right to do is kill whoever they want. And that's a law. I told you, the law is a fine line. You can say whatever, but when you actually do it or hire people to do it, that's when you people broke the laws. And everybody is bound by law. Even Jesus was. What do? Some people this has been pumped into their lives their whole life. They know nothing else. They believe it's real. That's what has caused most of the wars and deaths on earth and freedoms. Well, freedom, that's just something they talk about. We have free people, free men to do whatever we want, except for abuse, kill, hurt, and control people. There's a lot of women and men out there that want divorces, but they're tied to staying together, although mentally they should be apart. But by law and by God's law, it's a sin for them to split. So they stay together. And what happens? Well, they drive each other nuts. What happens next? Well, 9 out of 10 studies show that they end up killing each other somehow or something instead of just splitting and walking away. Laws by God and by government. We just want to live day to day in peace. What is a day without laws? But you're peaceful and don't hurt nobody, you know. It's madness. It is simply madness. Ain't no way around it. Just think what we could have done if all these governments would have worked together to solve AIDS, cancer, the common flu that's killing people, that is mutated into something else, instead of war and death machines. What a glorious day. What a glorious day. That'll be. Ricky, you love your wife. Quit joking. Ricky said, Johnny, I can't kill my wife yet. There's 3 more guitars I'm looking at her to buy. That was a good one. No. Did I take over the world? No. Is Pentagon flipping out about me? No. Is the CIA or FBI knocking my door? No. They know me. I'm not, I mean, he's a killer. No, he's an actor. He's a musician. He's a funny dude. He's even a carpenter, a worker. But a killer, stalker, no. No, sorry, folks. I got kids. I got grandkids. You know, I went ahead and rethought life and what it means to be loved by somebody. Did I have a bad life? Yes. No, I'm not going to lie to you. Yes. I had a disability my whole life. No, well, not my whole life, since I was a young teen. But there's one thing I didn't have to do was rip people off, kill, steal, kidnap, whatever, to make $1. I learned how to use my hands and what brains I had left. And did whatever I had to do to make $1, except for kill, steal, and sell drugs, or join organizations or whatever. And a lot of people are pissed. Is it my right to voice my opinion in some of these incredible ladies' chat rooms when they get attacked by these idiots that are under investigation for crimes and trying to get these ladies wrapped up into it? Yes, sometimes I do voice my opinion in there, and I get upset because these are law-abiding citizen women, and they're good at what they do on YouTube. Well, my weather radio's going off. And they don't need these idiots to have a great YouTube channel. Thank you, Ricky. You are too. And I know you would never kill your wife. You love your wife. There's other men now that love your wife because you've been talking about how much she buys guitars for you and everything. There's other men on earth talking to their wives. Be more like Ricky's wife. We got a big storm coming. Uh-oh. My weather radio is going off. My Johnsonville brats is calling me. They want me to come up with a new spice for them. Now, are people out there actually killing people in these gangs and groups? Yes. Some people have told the truth and ended up dead. These are real things in America that I make skits about. And remember, in order to be a good actor, which I would, we don't need more idiots or actors. We need more people that can build to keep this country going. More people in food. We need food inspectors. This is what we need to make a country safe. We need border patrol. We need these things. These are real things. People say it's only in the movies. It's not real. It is real. strong storms. Hold on a minute. The weather radio's going off. All right, we got some bad storms, they're saying, coming in. All right, where was I? Severe thunderstorm watch. All right, well, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Uh, should I have voiced my opinion in them chats uh, and said, hey, we don't need this drama? In sometimes I do. You know, is it my right? No, but some of these ladies really don't know what some of these people on YouTube do for a living. You know, um, it ain't real or whatever. You know, they're not who they say they are. All right. So, do they talk about me on YouTube? Sure, they do. They just talk in code. All right. It's old techniques they used back in commie days, and they talk about people, but they use code. You know, it's if the American people only really knew how deceiving YouTube really is, and people in the world, they would say, what has happened to morals, integrity, and everything is so deceitful. It is. It is a river of deceit. And it's nuts. And if only the people really knew, you know. All right, I got to get ready for these storms coming in. I don't know if they're going to make them up here, but they're saying the weather is right for these storms to start coming in. Uh, so I do want to thank the people that were looking out on my YouTube channel uh, for me, spotting people and, getting them out of my, I don't know these people uh, that come into our chat. I mean, I talked to Ricky and Bendejo's always in there, but, uh, you know, really, YouTube is so deceitful. And a lot of people have gotten hurt that were actually government people because people didn't know that they were government people and tracked them down because the citizens have people working on technology to track down even them. They're like, what the heck is going on? That's what I'm saying. It's a cat and mouse game, and it's just ugly. It's just I'm just like, yeah. People are begging me, close the curtain. We want to go back to the way it was, where our kids went to school and were able to learn, and people could take walks on the streets without being kidnapped, shot, killed by a car because some kid's doing 100 miles an hour down a side street. Uh, Begging me, close the iron curtain. We've seen enough evil. Yeah, well, it's real. It ain't a movie. That's why I tell people movies are real. There's only certain movies that ain't real, like Avatar, and which actually it's a cartoon, but actually based probably on a story of something. Like Disney stuff and everything, the cartoons and everything. Uh, them probably not real, but the movies that you watch, like Mission Impossible and all this stuff, all these documentaries on these nut jobs like Manson and Jim Jones and all these, people that have brainwashed people. Yeah, that's all real stuff. Chainsaw Massacre and them are all real people that actually did stuff like that. Hannibal Lecter and stuff like that. That was all based off of real murders. Seven, all these movies. So, I don't know what to tell you. No, I haven't conquered the world yet. When they get me in there, believe me, when I get behind that podium in the White House, I'm going to say, folks, we are shutting down America for now, and we're going to rebuild America, and it's going to be about the citizens. And then someone's going to come up to me, a war just broke out in another country. Yeah, I'm busy now. I'm not worried about that right now. It's America I'm worried about. We're going to have clean food. Our kids are going to be able to go to school. You remember when you were growing up and you were able to leave the windows open and doors open and watch movies on the night without people walking up to your window or gunshots in the neighborhood or whatever? You remember them days? Going to school, not getting beat on, no gangs, no. That's what we're going to have again. Clean food or clean water, food. Everyone's going to prosper. We will work with other countries, but this madness of bringing everybody in their kitchen sink over here has got to stop. We're running out of resources. We're putting ourselves in predicaments to have to do outhouse to get food instead of in-house. We're gonna eventually. It's just going to the real estate business is ready to explode. It's just ready to explode again. It's unreal. It's happening again. They're creating our disaster. They should be putting people on disability, retirement people and dropping mortgages just to get money coming in. And these people will keep the property up. And, it's just unreal. The mortgages are going up when we're in the inflation. They should be dropping it. They're doing the opposite. They're causing it again. It's going to bottom out. Nobody's going to buy a home. Nobody's going to do nothing. And these homes will sit and they'll dilapidate to where they're just not worth what they want. And it's sad. They're creating it again. They're creating it again. A mortgage real estate bubble that's bound to crash. And they're just not doing what they should be doing. The banks ain't giving loans to people. Uh, it's just it's happening again. Inflation, mortgages going up, interest rate, uh, and it'll crash. And then the banks will be wanting money from the government to bail them out. Then there goes our. It's just a endless cycle of madness. No joke. Just it just repeats itself. And now it's succumbed to the citizens. It's like an entity. It's in us. It's in me. It's in you. I got to get it out of me. It's just a nut job. It's just madness. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but hey, that's my outlook of it. But see, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've never killed or raped or to make a dollar. I worked a regular job, construction or even restaurant, even working on cars. I'm talking about my view from a citizen that had to work his whole life. Nothing was given to me. Nothing. I went to work with a disability. And am I saying this stuff's real? Sure. My opinion of it. It's a madness. It just repeats itself. Inflation, banks, real estate. It just, it's a circle. Why? Because they based our lives on money. They based our lives and countries and world on money. You're nothing unless you have money. You know, it's sad, but that's the way they live. You need this or you can't have that. Or you need to make this amount of money. You know, no, there are no rules. No matter how you get that money, you get that money. Well, I had to slaughter a whole country to get this, money. Huh? Who cares? But you can come over now to our side because you got big money. That's what they based their lives on, money. Insurance. Well, you got no insurance, so today you die. Gee, thanks. You know, when they should be knocking on people's doors. You know, here's antibiotics in case we're ever attacked from anthrax, or here's iodine pills. Here's antibiotics in case you sleep with a girl and get the sniffles or whatever. You know, they were the greatest country in the world. I'd be knocking on people's doors. Here, you want some of this medication? There's cough. There's Z packs. There's if you have any troubles or anything, if you're allergic to any of this stuff, don't take it. If you have any troubles after you take it, call us. You know, and go to your doctor or whatever. Yeah, there's things we could be making this country a lot better. Uh, drones, hovering drones in our neighborhoods that just watch for the bad guy. And a lot of people are upset because I want to arm them. I'm like, hey, if we can stop them before the idiots do any more damage, why not let our drones? You know, But there's a lot more work that needs to be done. A lot of people are saying that's just mad. This is a movie. Well, you're right, because real life has become a movie. I mean, what more proof do these people need? I can't believe it. Yeah. Like, it just ain't real. You're not believing in God enough. No, I believe in God. And I believe God's telling me they're nuts. They chose the money before, they based lives on money. And I don't know. There's nothing wrong with having money. We based our lives on money. We have to work for money. We know that. But some of us, well, have just been made money off of slaves. And like I told these people, every race and creed was a slave at one time on this earth. They can't fathom it. White people were slaves. Yes. Yes. Slaves to their own color. I can't believe these people. I don't understand what's wrong with this world. I mean, I'm dumb. Lord knows I'm not as great as creation. I do love women, but I only want one woman. And I don't look after I'm with a woman. That's it. You know, what do you want me to be? They want me to be something else. They want me to be gay. I'm sorry. I wasn't born that way. No offense. No offense to you people out there that are gay or transgender, but I'm a straight man in this world. There's no room for me. I guess now straight men are sleeping with gay people. I don't know, calling them their bitches. I have no idea. This world's nuts. I don't want no part of it. I'm a straight man. I was raised on vagina and breast. And that's the way I'm staying. Sorry. I mean, what kind of world are we living in? And it ain't real. It's all made up. Yeah, the movie's real. The movie topic is real. What do we do? I don't know. Anyone? Anyone? I didn't think so. For one, we got ourselves in a pickle because we base our life off money. You're not a man if you ain't got millions and conquered countries. You know, Einstein, when he first came out with all this stuff, people said he's a nut job, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But they gave him the nut job award, I guess, the Heisman Trophy or whatever it was. I don't know, the Heisman or whatever. Uh, you know, these most of the smartest people on earth were labeled nut jobs. They were cuckoo. Yeah, I don't know. You folks figure it out. I'm not. So, what are we doing with Disneyland? My video I put out. I'll probably take it down because people might think it's real and start. Next thing you know, the Pentagon will be here knocking on my door again. What did you design this time, Jack? Nothing, sir. I'm just a YouTube creator. Yeah, but you got people thinking you're storming. Nah, I'm just making stuff. I'm just monkeying around. Yeah, just getting the kicks. Yeah, having fun. Yeah, it's obvious if you look around. Uh, yeah, it's not like I got UFOs in my apartment. Now get these demons out of me. In Jesus' name I pray. Trespassers, maybe. The devil? No, probably is. So I'll keep praying to God. I'll keep making videos, and I'll keep not worrying about what people say. Am I looking out for people on YouTube, meaning trying to protect them? Yes. A lot of people are like, from what? Do I have to open the curtain again? You know, and show the world what I'm protecting some of these people from is evil. And I know some of you are going to say evil is not real. The devil's not real. No, it ain't. Okay, if you talk to the doctors, it's some kind of mass hallucination, psychosis. You know, here's your medication, take this. All right. If you go by the Bible, it's real. So, do I try and protect people from the madness that's on YouTube that they try and suck other people into? Yes. Are some of these people women? Yes. And they're married. So, I'm not interested in them any other way than they're good creators and good women. And if I can help one of them and keep them safe from these idiots on YouTube, I'll be all right. I did my job as a United States citizen. Okay. No, I'm not sleeping with any of these women. No, I don't know any of them. They're just kind women. They're nice to me. So if some idiot comes into their chat while I'm there trying to suck them into trouble, if I can say something to get that idiot to boot scoop boogie out of there, then I will. Most of them are just lurkers trying to suck off other people's channels anyways. If there was a God, I need him. I'll tell you that. And if there was a woman that God created for me, I can use her. I really could use her about now. But I'm holding on. That's all I can say. And every American should be trying to do that. And these people they're trying to bully us. I'm bigger than you. I'm 250 pounds. I know. I'm just a little old boy here. Just a tiny wee man. Just a little bit of Scottish and Irish in me. I'm a little bitty boy. You're a big giant. Aye. Now, back to reality. I'm going to get ready for this storm coming in. I'm going to get the camera ready. And maybe I'll get some good lightning and some good storm footage. Possibly, I don't know. That's big now these days. I noticed some of these bird videos, big views. Storm footages, big views. So, which I do have a whole bunch of storm videos. And don't forget to check out my playlist for software and flight control on drones. Excuse me. You can check that playlist out. Now, I think I found your UFOs that everyone has been seeing. Check my playlist out for flight control and software. All right. You folks have a great day. I got to get ready for this storm. Jesus, keep these demons off of me. My God, what kind of beast was that? These things inside me are evil. Get them out of me, Lord, please, in Jesus' name. They've sucked the life out of me. Now, I got to go back to being the real Johnny Kramer or John Kramer. And I'll be back with some weather footage here, hopefully. and maybe some music later tonight. Maybe I need a break. I really do. I need to just shut up for about a year and not say nothing. I'm going to write everything out on cards and I'll be like, here you go. I ain't going to say nothing. I'll just flip the cards out. And it'll read. I'm not going to, I don't have to say nothing. I can do it all cue cards. Yeah. I could do it all cue cards. So I don't want to hear any of this crap anymore. It's just a bunch of malarkey. But malarkey sells, madness does, craziness. I'm getting phone calls from the Pentagon. What the hell is going on? Excuse my language, Lord. What are you doing? I'm just doing some videos. Yeah. So the witchery, the sorcery, it must have been all true, folks, because it speaks of it in the Bible. So that's what we're dealing with. I wish we weren't dealing with that, but that's what we're dealing with. Gangs, groups of people kidnapping people, child pornographic people. All right. So I got to get ready for these storms. I got to bring my flag in because I don't want it to get soaking wet. And I got to put some more bird feed out there for the birds. And now it's time to go back to regular, boring old me. You know, does behind the camera create idiots? Yes. But most of them are acting. And a lot of people say that know me are like, why are you acting like an idiot? You don't act like that in real life. That's what it's about. You know, be yourself. I'm boring. I like women and guitars, and I'm not a bad boy. I'm not a killer. People ain't gonna like that. I don't sell drugs. People are gonna think I'm boring. You know, so I become what I learned to do for a long time, and they're like, I've never seen a side of you like that. Well, because I'm really not like that. I'm not a killer. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows I treat women with respect. I fall in love. I'm just like every other dude. But my imagination is more better than theirs. And even the movie companies know that. And everyone does. You have to become something and you have to love yourself inside before you can convince the world that you're something. And it's just so, when you really look at it, it's just devious. And I want it out. You know, I want it out. And they got pissed off because I was a breadwinner. I was somebody to these people. They were making big, big bucks. And I chose to step away because I want a woman, someone I can lay my head with and wake up the next morning I could do whatever I want. I don't need a movie company to make a movie. I can make a movie on my own. I don't need someone to write a record for me or play music. I do it myself. And they're also mad about that because I ain't under contract. What the fuck? Who let his contract? You ain't got grip on me no more, Satan. I'm a free man. And I'm clean and sober. And you're very pissed off about that. But I won, and Jesus won. It was only by God's grace that I'm alive. And glory be to God. And I don't need them people to be something. They need me to make them money. I don't need them. Now, let's get ready for this storm. My voice is shot. I keep coughing because it's like all scratchy and tickly in the back of my throat. Geez, I know that probably didn't sound good. Now, I'm in training for the White House. When I get in there, free health. Food inspectors, clean water, food. We're going to protect our borders, and we're going to clean this country up in our neighborhoods of all this madness that we let go so long because we didn't want a war breaking out in our streets, people, where our children are. We didn't want this, but we got to do something about it. You know, if I get in there, I'm going to make sure everybody's a winner. Everybody makes a money off of any deal that we make with any country on anything. We vote on anything. If we're going to another country for a war, we're going to vote on it. The people. Do we go to war and save these people? Or do we assist them with food and refuge and something like that? But we're not sending any of our team over there. We're going to do it right. The people, the working man, we're going to bring morals back. Marriage is between a man and a woman. Excuse me. Did you hear that demon? My God, it came right out of me. All right. We've lost touch with, it's between one man and a woman. I wish I had a woman. You wouldn't even see me on this dang YouTube unless I was with her. And believe me, the women I date, they like to keep me in control. And that's a good control. I like when a woman keeps me in control. But I don't like when a woman plays with my head. You know, if you love me, make sure you love me. And can you come home once in a while and lay in bed with me or whatever? You know, I got big plans. I get in the White House. Free Taco Tuesday for everybody. I know the businesses right now. How dare you? You just heard me. If you're going to run a business in my country, you're going to feed our citizens once a week, maybe once a month with free Taco Tuesday. Or maybe a free Big Mac. You're going to make billions off of us pumping your garbage down our throats. You're going to pay. Free Taco Tuesday. 2, maybe 3 tacos per person. I'm just joking. Get this demon out of me. It's madness. I don't want it. All right, I got to go. I got things to do. We got a big storm coming. Ricky Compton, be safe. Whatever you do, make sure you got Dave Levine's coffee cup to bail us out if it starts flooding. Put the guitars in the boat. Amps and guitars first. If he's watching, he's like, how did he know that? Rick, come back. You forgot your wife. I got my wife right here. 1962 Gibson. Just joking, Rick. Ricky, get ready. We got bad weather coming up this way. Ricky's out there with me. Well, I'm right on the border of Pierre, Michigan. And this is what happens when you are in Michigan for too long. You become pure. It's a drug. Ask Uncle Ted. But I forgot they got pissed off at Uncle Ted for not liking cannabis or whatever. I don't know. These people, I don't know. And Uncle Ted has his right to voice his opinion. And he's probably right. We're a bunch of idiots. We're a bunch of idiots, Uncle Ted. Can you tell me how you read straight? How did you get that sound out of that? I'm like, where's he come up with these gigantic one chord or one note? I don't know. I'm at war, whatever. It's a movie. The world's a movie. I gotta go. You folks be safe. Please quit leaving, or please leave people that are good creators alone. Quit trying to attack their channel because they don't agree with your theory or the way you're trying to make the case go. I got to do everything in this country. Someone send out a forklift to Mishmash up in Massachusetts. I know. Cannolis and peeps finally have taken their toll. We're going to have to move her from room to room. Forklift. I got to do everything in this country. Coming to save you, Mishmash. I'm going to cut a hole in the roof. Love ya. Airlift her out. Where's she going? We got to run her to the store. What do you need that? What do you need that air mobile helicopter for? To move her to the store. I got to go. You folks have a great day.